Picture this. It's the dying seconds of the 2023 Rugby World Cup pool match in Lyon. Wales are clinging to a 1-point lead. New Zealand have a 5-meter scrum. The All Blacks pack is snarling, the crowd is feral, and everyone on the planet expects the greatest rugby nation on earth to shove it over and win. They don't. Wales steal the ball, boot it dead, and the stadium explodes. New Zealand lose a World Cup pool game for the first time in history. Fast forward 2 years and tomorrow night in Cardiff those same two teams run out again. One side is out for blood, the other is out to prove lightning can strike twice. Buckle up because this one is going to hurt someone. Welcome back to the channel that brings you every tackle, every try, every tear in World Rugby. This is Aussie NRL Update and we are going absolutely feral for New Zealand versus Wales at Principality Stadium. Hit that like button right now, smash subscribe, and turn notifications on because you do not want to miss what's about to unfold in the next 48 hours. Let's dive straight into the chaos. New Zealand arrived wounded but dangerous. That 2023 loss still stings like iodine on an open cut. Since then they've ripped through the Rugby Championship, hammered Australia twice, and put 50 on Ireland in Dublin 3 weeks ago. Scott Robertson has the All Blacks playing with the handbrake off. Bowden Barrett is back at 10 looking like vintage 2017, Will Jordan is scoring tries for fun on the wing, and Artie Savia is playing like a man who eats line-out jumpers for breakfast. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. Damian McKenzie, the electric little wizard, is only on the bench tomorrow. Robertson is rolling the dice with a Barrett-Caleb Clark axis that has never started a test together. One bad kick, one loose pass, and Wales will make them pay in ways France did 2 years ago. The All Blacks forwards look monstrous on paper but they've been bullied before on this very pitch. Remember 2019? Wales smashed them up front in the bronze final. History has teeth. Now flip the coin to the Red Dragon. Warren Gatland has turned Wales from World Cup nearly man into the most infuriating team on the planet to play against. They've lost only once at home in the last 3 autumn series and that was by a single point to Australia. Tomorrow they unveil a back row that weighs more than most tight fives. JAC Morgan, Tommy Reffell, and Aaron Wainwright are absolute thieves at the breakdown. Reffell alone has 19 turnovers this year. Add in Tolapi Fulitau returning from injury and Wales have the best jackal unit in World Rugby right now. But the real bombshell is at fly half. Gareth Anscombe is out injured again so Sam Coslow gets the 10 jersey and he's been throwing hospital passes in training all week. One shaky performance and the Cardiff crowd will turn faster than milk in summer. Can the 24-year-old handle 80,000 people screaming for all black blood? The midfield battle is pure violence waiting to happen. Jordy Barrett versus Nick Tompkins is big brother versus little terrier. Tompkins gives away 20 kilos but he hits like a freight train and reads the game 2 passes ahead. On the wings Wales have the forgotten man Josh Adams hunting a record-breaking 28th try against the All Blacks flying scissors Jordan and Mark Telae. And then there's the set piece. New Zealand's lineout has been flaky all year. Wales have Dewey Lake throwing darts and Adam Beard stealing everything that moves. If Wales can get up in the air early they'll starve the All Black backs of oxygen. But if Cody Taylor starts finding Ethan Blackadder at the tail the roof in Cardiff will come off in the first quarter. Here's where it gets spicy. The weather forecast is biblical. 40-kilometer winds, horizontal rain, the roof stays open because Wales want a slog. New Zealand hate mud. They play champagne rugby on hard tracks. The last time these two met in these conditions Wales won 20-16 in 2016. The All Blacks have made 7 changes from the team that thrashed Ireland. 7. Gatland has made 2. One team is trusting continuity, the other is gambling everything on freshness and revenge. Someone is going to be horribly wrong. And the referee is Angus Gardner, the same man who pinged New Zealand off the park 2 years ago. Coincidence? I'll let you decide. So here we are. 2 proud nations, 1 ruthless cauldron, 80 minutes to settle a score that's been simmering for 2 long years. Will New Zealand restore the natural order or will Wales pull off the greatest back-to-back upset in rugby history? Drop your score predictions in the comments right now because I'm reading every single one. This is Aussie NRL Update and we'll be live tomorrow night bringing you every second of the madness. Until then stay loud, stay proud, and whatever you do don't blink because this one is going to be an absolute war. See you on the other side. Let's talk about the bench because this is where the game will be broken or won. New Zealand's impact subs read like a greatest hits album. McKenzie, Cam Roigard, the human wrecking ball Tupou Vaa'i, and Patrick Tuipulotu who's been smashing doors in Super Rugby all year. If the All Blacks are within 7 points after 60 minutes, that cavalry turns the screw and rips the game away. Wales counter with the most underrated finisher in the Northern Hemisphere, Rio Dyer waiting to pounce on tired kicks, and then there's the nuclear option, Tane Basham. The guy has been banned from training with the seniors because he keeps hurting them. Gatland has kept him quiet all week, but if he unleashes Basham on gassed All Black backs in the last quarter, Cardiff will erupt louder than the 2019 semi-final against South Africa. One team is bringing champagne finishers, the other is bringing a sledgehammer. Guess which one loves the rain? Final thought before we go to war. This isn't just about revenge for 2023 or pride in the red jersey. This is about legacy. A Wales win tomorrow makes them the only Northern Hemisphere side to beat New Zealand twice in 4 years since France in the 90s. It catapults them back into the top 5 in the world rankings and silences every critic who wrote them off after the World Cup. For New Zealand, anything less than a 20-point hiding is a failure. Lose and the questions about Scott Robertson start loud and never stop until the next World Cup. One result rewrites history, the other burns it. 80 minutes, one roofless stadium, two teams who genuinely hate losing more than they love winning. I've got goosebumps just typing this. This is Aussie NRL Update. Get your mates around, crack a cold one, and brace yourselves, because tomorrow night someone's soul is getting ripped out on live television. See you for the carnage.